Hello everyone, I'm Sharling and welcome back to the Rainbow Six Siege Intel Report. So this news, it seems that Ubisoft is hinting at a second season pass for Rainbow Six Siege with a recent Reddit post. I have linked the post in the description section below for those of you who do want to check it out for yourselves. So some of you may recall that they described the current season pass as a year-long premium membership. So I guess it's no surprise that they are now hinting at a second season pass or second year premium membership. The post on Reddit seems to be asking players in a survey what they'd like to see as DLC in order of importance if there were to be a new season pass. Things like new uniforms for the operators, a monthly skin subscription, or another suggestion was exclusive customization options. And I think that's a good thing. I think that more customization options are always welcome in a game like this. It's always nice to be able to personalize your character since you spend so much time playing the various operators in the game. In fact, just recently I came across a post on Reddit asking for more visual customization with regard to the sights in the game. Not so much their function, but just for their visual appearance. Since, as most of you who play Siege know, you spend a large amount of time in the game aiming down your sights, and if you're not, you should be. I thought it was a pretty good suggestion, aesthetic changes and color customizations. At least that way you could just get a little bit of visual variety in your gameplay experience. So we've already got a fair amount of headgear in the game, but more wouldn't hurt since the majority of headgear we have at the moment in the game are just color swaps. So instead of camo brown, you've got camo white and things like that. I would like to see more changed headgear, for instance the bandit one with the shades or the thermite one with the full mask. Those kinds of headgears that actually change what the headgear looks like would be welcome in the DLC content, I think. Onto the new uniforms, I think that could be nice, but maybe that's a two-edged sword since all of the operators in the game have a very unique look, and changing that out, for example, that every thermite is going to look slightly different, may cause some confusion with some folks. Look, of course I don't think there's going to be an infinite variation of thermite outfits. Maybe it's just going to be one alternative. So yeah, I guess people get used to it, but I'm sure there will be people who don't like the idea of changing, the operators' uniforms. But personally, I'm not actually sure what I'd like to see in a new season pass. For me, if the new exclusive membership only has customization options, I'm not sure that's going to be enough incentive for me to get it, unless there are some really good skins and whatnot that are going to be included. The only reason I bought the current season pass was so that I could get the operators. Not so much to get them early, but just so that I could avoid the grind of renown to get the operators, because they're relatively expensive at 25,000 each, I think it was. The XP bonus that you get with the season pass is minimal at best, so yeah. I think the customization options and stuff would have to be pretty decent, or there'd have to be a fair amount of them in there to warrant me purchasing a season pass. I would have to assume that since Ubisoft have said on several occasions that they plan on supporting the game long term, it wouldn't be a surprise if they were planning on releasing some new maps or even some new operators next year. Well, we can hope at least, I suppose, but that's all speculation on my part. I think at least some new maps would be nice, because new maps are always a good thing. Obviously that's a separate issue from the season pass itself, since the maps are free for everyone. We already have a fair amount of operators in the game, 26 I believe as it stands at the moment, with 2 more Japanese operators on the way. So there's already plenty of selection, but again it doesn't hurt to have more, so long as they're well thought out operators that are going to add some interesting new game mechanics into the mix. Price wise, I'm imagining they are going to stick to the same pricing as the current season pass. For those of you who don't own the current season pass and either wonder what's in it or whether or not it's pay to win, you can check out my other video here. It stands to reason that those who already own the current year 1 season pass will have to purchase the year 2 season pass once it's released as well. Okay, so on to another topic. I think it would be nice if they fix some of the persistent issues that are still in the game. People are still complaining about hitboxes and some remaining issues with matchmaking. And something that I've noticed way more often now than ever before is the chicken leg animation glitch. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Please Ubisoft, fix this as well. But overall so far, since release, I think they've done a great job in supporting the game, and I hope that they continue to do so throughout next year, and by the looks of it, they intend to do it. On a side note, have any of you noticed that the frame rate in Favela seems to be significantly lower than the other stages? Perhaps it's an optimization issue or something like that, I'm not entirely sure. Either that or they keep adding more detail into each new map so that when the next map comes out, I'll need to buy a Titan X to get 60 frames a second, because in Favela, my 1070 and 6700K can't maintain 60 in all areas. So yeah, there's that. Hopefully that gets sorted out, because all the other maps run absolutely fine above 100 frames a second. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say at this point. What would you guys like to see in the second season pass? Let me know in the comments section below. Or better yet, head over to the Reddit and make some suggestions to what you would like to see in the next season pass. And one last question for all of you guys, what kind of other Siege videos would you like to see more of on the channel? Let me know in the comments section below. Otherwise guys, I've been Shaolin, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.